What's going on, guys? Before we get into the video, I just want to let you know that over 70% of you are watching the videos but aren't subscribing. Please take a second to hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to me and it'll help support the channel and the videos getting out to more and more viewers every single day. What's going on, guys? I am James, this is Duels Down Under, and we are here with another deck profile. Like you can see in front of you today, we are looking at my favorite deck of all time, the Elemental, Masked, Vision and Destiny Hero deck. Of course, over time we have seen this deck change from something that Jaden Yuki was pretty good at playing in the GX series to a deck that can actually stay competitive in the current metagame. I don't want to waste any time getting into it. I'm going to put the extra deck to the side and we are going to crack on in to the main deck. Of course, we are starting with Elemental Hero Stratos. If you can play Stratos at 3, you play Stratos at 3. So many times I've seen people umming and ahhing about whether or not to play 3 copies of this card. It's a no-brainer from me. If you've got something that can search more than once per turn, you're going to play it. And you're going to play it at 3. We've got 2 Shadow Mists. I remember when this card first came out in the Elemental Hero structure deck, took it to locals and came second in a box tournament. What a great day that was. Some newer support, Elemental Hero Solid Soldier and Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier, both at 1. That special summon from hand and those couple of draws can be quite effective in a turn. We are playing 1 copy of Elemental Hero Honest Neos for that attack boost in the battle phase. That's all our Elemental Hero monsters. Now we're going to move into our Vision Hero engine. Battles of Legend, Heroes Revenge brought these guys to us last year and we have not looked back. Vision Hero Faris, Vision Hero Increase and Vision Hero Vion, which I know came out a little bit earlier. These 3 cards have totally changed the way we play the Elemental Hero deck, and by all means it is for the better. I wouldn't change the ratios of these cards. You need to play more than 1 increase just in case you do happen to see it in your hand. Even though it isn't searchable, more often than not you will find it turning up in your hand when you don't want it to. Vision Hero Vion at 2 is for exactly the same reason, because you want to be able to summon that off of Increase's effect. We are only running 2 Destiny Hero monsters because we are playing the going second version of Heroes. We run 2 Destiny Hero Malicious and our 1 Evil Hero Adusted Gold. Searching for that Dark Calling to be able to make Malicious Bane is just too good not to play. Yes, you can do without it. No, you probably shouldn't do without it. We're running a couple of normals. Elemental Hero Avion and Elemental Hero Burstinatrix. Who would have thought in 2020 that 2 normal Elemental Hero monsters that Jaden did play in the GX series would be coming back. And these are 2 of my beautiful looking LCGX secret rares right there. Now, what would a going second deck be without playing a great lineup of hand traps? So we are playing some of the most playable hand traps we can find. We've got 3 Ash Blossom, 2 DD Crow, and 3 Infinite Impermanence. I know Infinite Impermanence is a trap, but it is still a hand trap because we're going to use it as one. So we're running 8 hand traps. I feel like this is a really good number. We are playing more than 40 cards in this deck. I believe it is about 43. But because our deck is so searchable, I'm not really worried about having to play that perfect 40 number that everyone harps on about so much. These are good ratios, and this is the way that I like to play it. For the spell cards, we are playing a Hero Lives, a single copy. We are also playing 3 copies of Emergency Call with a single copy of Reinforcements of the Army. They are our search cards. That, along with Stratos, gives us about, 8 search cards. We are doing pretty good right there. Plus, we have Shadow Mist's Graveyard Effect as well. We have triple mask change. Wouldn't play this at any less than 3. We don't really use Shadow Mist effect to search it out. What we usually do is we usually hope to draw it later on. We're playing a single Miracle Fusion because we are playing Sunriser. We are playing our Polymerization to search off of Vion's effect, and of course our one copy of Dark Calling that we are playing for the Adusted Gold. Away from our elemental hero and our hero based spells, we have 3 copies of Called by the Grave. Adding to our hand trap lineup, if we are going second, we want to be able to turn off our opponent's ashes, and we are playing a double Pot of Avarice. We go through our extra deck so quickly in this deck that we really need to take care of our resources. So by being able to recycle some of our link monsters that we do come to rely on, like our Cross Crusader and our the other link to his name is Wonder Driver. By being able to recycle those guys, it's going to give us a little bit of advantage later on if we do happen to get into a bit of a grind. Of course, the hero deck is not meant to grind, but if we need it to, by using Pot of Avarice, we can actually get some kind of grind game on board and hopefully hold out over our opponent in the end. That's it for the main deck. Let's get straight into the extra deck. We have 2 copies of the best Masked Hero card ever in existence, Masked Hero Dark Law. I remember playing the hero deck a couple of years ago as a Dark Law lockdown deck. It has evolved so much to become so much more than that. We are also playing a copy of Masked Hero Anki to be able to do that searching. We're playing Evil Hero Malicious Bane as well for the Dark Calling target. They're our dark monsters. Our water targets are Masked Hero Acid and Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. I don't think you can play a hero deck these days without playing these 2 cards. We have a Heavy Storm in the Masked Hero Acid and a Dark Hole in the Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. Why wouldn't you play those effects if you've got access to them in your deck? We're playing a single copy of Elemental Hero Sunrise to search out our Miracle Fusion. Elemental Hero The Shining to give us some attack boost and to recur some of those resources when it is destroyed. Masked Hero Blast because it's just a good card and it gives us a mask change target for Stratos if we do get stuck with a Stratos on the board. Elemental Hero Great Tornado is going to halve all of our opponent's monsters' attacks so we can go in hard on some of those big attacks. And for our normals, we are actually playing Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. Once you see the extra hero Infernal Devicer, it's actually going to search us both of our normal monsters when we reveal this card from our extra deck. That's going to give us access to 2 different sorts of fusion summons in response to the Polymerization summon with Elemental Hero Sunrise, and of course the Miracle Fusion that will bring out Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. They are 2 pretty decent monsters that are going to help us out down the track. That's it for our fusion lineup. We have 4 of our link monsters that we must play. We have Cross Crusader, definitely good at bringing back that malicious to search us out another monster. This is the extra hero Wonder Driver. When you summon a monster to a zone that it points to, it can bring you back one of your spells, whether it's a Polymerization, a Mask Change, or a Miracle Fusion. We have our extra hero Dread Decimator. It acts as a boost and it inflicts piercing battle damage. And like I said earlier, our extra hero Infernal Device that is going to search you out 2 of your fusion monster materials, in this case our 2 normal monsters. I don't really want to go through a side deck for you. This is a going second hero deck and I would be blinding second whenever I do play this deck. It is really good fun to play and it's great to see classic cards like Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, Burstinatrix, and Avion in a hero deck once again. I have been playing with some of the other older cards like Bubbleman and Sparkman to see if some of those older like Dark Bright and all those old school fusion monsters can do anything, but Elemental Hero Flame Wingman is such a beast, I can't look past it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the deck profile. Are you playing heroes in the current format? What type of heroes are you playing? Do you prefer the Vision Hero engine, the Destiny Hero engine over the going second version? Let me know how you're playing it. I want to hear from you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.